Hey, what's up, folks? It's Peter Scott here, your Scott Realty Consultants broker, and here with our 2 to 3 minute Sacramento real estate market update. Welcome to 2020, y'all. Hope you had a great new year. And one thing that I really noticed in the last month or two is our winter market has been really brisk. Typically, we see quite a slowdown in the winter, especially around the holidays. It wasn't that much of a slowdown this year. A lot of people were buying and selling homes. I closed an escrow right before Christmas, of course, closed an escrow right after Christmas, and got people in escrow, early in January. So it's been a pretty active market. We had sales that were slowing down until about fall last year, and then we kind of picked back up again. And I think it's going to continue to that. I think that's a good omen for 2020, where we're going to see continuing sales go up. Prices are probably going to be, pretty moderate increase in prices, but I'm hoping to see more of a steady market. One of our struggles right now is inventory. It used to be our new normal market was, let's say, 3 to 4, 5, 6 months of inventory. Now our new normal is like 2 to 3 months of inventory. So a lot less homes for sales. One reason is that people just seem to be moving less often. It used to be average was about 5 to 7 years in a house. Now it's more like 10 to 12 years in a house. So that's one of our struggles here, along with affordability in Sacramento and California in general. Prices keep going up and up and up. Less people can afford that. So I wouldn't be surprised if, I'm not expecting, anytime soon, but, kind of a slowdown, kind of let the affordability catch up in the Sacramento market here. So it is interesting to note we do still have a lot of people from the Bay Area moving in. I sell about once a month to people from the Bay Area moving in. They like Elk Grove, and I have a lot of people that actually move in California. You probably know some people too talking about living in California, going to Idaho or Texas, something like that. Your money goes a little bit further there, especially if you have a state pension, as we have a lot of state workers here in Sacramento. So let's jump in and look at some of the stats here and see what we got. All right. First up, here's the monthly median home price. We are up 5.6% over December from 2018 to 2019. So, a moderate increase. But again, last year was pretty lackluster. I should say 2018 was pretty lackluster, pretty stale market. So that's a pretty healthy increase. And next up, we'll go to this is month over month in the Sacramento region. So this is the regions, a couple of different counties, not just the state. Not just Sac County. So, basically unchanged as far as price goes. And then days on market up 6. Again, you kind of expect to see that with the holidays and everything else. And inventory went down quite a bit here, 30% change in inventory, which again is expected as we had a holiday month there. And then here next, let's jump into, this is an interesting, I'll say one for last year, but let's go to median home price, which I talked about before, is up 5.6% year over year, and then days on market, down 2. So we're seeing a big jump in sales too. Again, 14.3% there in sales. Like as I mentioned, we had a pretty lackluster year last year. And so this is the other one I wanted to show you here. This is the price change. So we're seeing quite a decrease in the increase of price. So 11%, 7%, 10%, 7%, 6%, 4%, and that'll probably keep slowing down, which is not a bad thing because we need a little more affordability, I think, in our market here. So I hope that's answering any questions for you guys. You please feel free to reply to this with any questions that you might have, or if you have any questions about buying a house, selling a house, or anything like that. And also, I'll put a link in this. That I have a whole slew of videos about buying a house, what to expect, how much is it going to cost you, et cetera, that you might find helpful if you're thinking about buying or selling a home. So I'm signing off here. Take care.